race number 2 have been inverted to determine the lineup. The front 8 cars for this one. .54D of Damian Dushak and the 11K of Kyle Wingle make up row number 1. C45 of CJ Ferguson, the 992 of Terry Kramer will share row number 2. 519 of Dave Schultz and the 157 of Chuck Fash make up row 3. Then the 357X of TJ Fitzpatrick and the 77, the winner of race number 2, Alex Shopstall, are lined up in row number 4.
And it was a late race caution that allowed Alex Shopstall to take the win away from TJ Fitzpatrick. Lineup is good. More importantly, looking to lead that final lap. It's only 8 laps in distance. This is the third of the Crazy 8 that we are underway, and already and wow, Ferguson, fancy footwork out there.
One car slow at the top of the banking in 3 and 4. That is the penalty. Yellow with 1 lap complete. 1 down. Roth now. Let's check the tires.
This side looks okay.
Yeah. Thought maybe that's why he slowed. And then immediately able to pull away, but he is headed to the pit area.
The leader of lap 1 on the first 2 Crazy 8 races. Unfortunately, it won't happen again. And how about that? I think it's safe to say we went 4 wide on that one. And DJ Ferguson, wow, he just was the somewhat of the eye of the storm out there. I mean, he just zipped right through there off the second corner. Wide enough opening for him that he seized it.
Yeah, CJ certainly threading the needle there between Dushak and Dave Schultz as they entered the backstretch. Ferguson going to the lead. And that is where he was scored when lap 1 was completed. Dave Schultz lined up next to him on the front row, 519. The front row starters now make up row 2, the 54D of Damian Dushak and the 11K of Kyle Wingle, side by side in the second row.
Been a while since we saw the Colt 45 in Victory Lane here at Big Diamond Speedway, never with CJ behind the wheel.
So Shopstall making up some points there in race number 2 on Mike Riker. Alex starting out position 7. Riker's back there with 11. Still with 7 laps remaining.
A couple of times this year, Ferguson has been in the runner-up position at the conclusion of a race.
Terry Kramer made a nice move coming out of the corner, and we got a spin.
Like the 54D of Damian Dushak, I think Cost is in there.
Cost is one of them, yep.
Can't quite pinpoint the other car that's bottled in behind the 126. Over here, TJ Fitzpatrick is also spun off track in turn number 1, or turn number 2, excuse me. Cost rolling out under his own power. Still on lap 1. They did not score that lap. It's going to be 7 to go here, and they told these guys in the first 2 races they go double file if up until the end on this one. The number 44 car that was the other one involved, Austin Schultz.
Schultz leaking fluid, so he's been ordered to go to the pits.
Fitzpatrick, unfortunately, being hooked off. Hopefully, he can get that car back out in time for the final. Likewise with Dave Schultz, who had to go in because of an apparent leaking problem. So when we go back to green, again, 1 lap is complete. CJ Ferguson is the race leader. 5:19 runs in 2nd position. Dave Schultz, Kyle Wingle, and Chuck Bayish are in the 2nd restarting row there, followed by the 992 of Terry Kramer, 77 of Adam Salstall, Dave Dauber, and Glenn Rowan. Then in the 9th position is Mike Reichert and Tanya Lance. Barry, it's no surprise, we've seen this in the past time and again. One driver can pick up multiple wins in the Crazy 8 here. Last year, Andrew Baines did it. Whoa, and Kyle Wingle. Led by the Colt 45 of CJ Ferguson.
126 of Jim Cost in trouble.
The second time he has had a right front flap on the 126 car.
Meanwhile, pretty good stuff.
tough. They have been strong. They have had their moments, and right now, one punches on that.
Working over the rear deck lid of the 157 Sunbed.
Nothing like a resilient It's not over until it's over. The white flag is out there. Look at this. 3 cars going for the top one. And it's going to be CJ Ferguson. Welcome to victory lane. The 519 actually in second spot. Great race. There's your winner. We'll talk to him at the conclusion of the final one, but CJ Ferguson.